Welcome, greetings, welcome back, Goy Hunter Ohana. That Dollar Tree. I am addicted to these little mini carnival lollipops. I'm gonna get diabetes. I'm sure you've seen them if you've been to the Dollar Tree. It's in these bags. These bags. Oh my gosh. I've been eating them like they're going out of style. I can't stop. I think it's a psychological problem because when I was a child, my parents were strict with me. They didn't want me to have bad teeth or cavities. So when we did go to a circus or a carnival, I wasn't allowed to get these at all. Not like the kids nowadays. Parents give them everything. No. School of hard knocks. But then again, as adults, look, I'm crazy about them now. But I will have to stop because I'm over 55, a candidate for diabetes. Okay, enough of this crazy talk about this candy. I'll try not to eat it during the video. Oops, I'm already eating it. Oh boy. Hold on. I'm get home. I can't talk and shoot at the same. Tofu was here, but he left. So delicious. Oh, my teeth are turning blue. Today is a Hodgepodge day. New releases, recent releases, Amazon, eBay, Walmart. I can't think of the others. They'll be in the title. So let's just get into it right now. So the first one is Moritanium. Moritanium. I already watched it. I enjoyed this thoroughly. It was a great film. It is based on a true story. And it makes you think about a lot of political subjects, which I don't want to get into. But here is the Blu-ray and the beautiful slipcover. Jodie Foster's in this, Benedict Cumberbatch. Let me read the synopsis. I really recommend this film. It's based on a memoir, Guantanamo Diary. This is the true story of a fight for freedom after being in prison for years. As a battle for justice rages and shocking truths are revealed, it proves that you cannot lock up the human spirit. Excellent film. You should watch it if you have a chance. Okay, let's move on. The next one, Blood Ties. Blood Ties. I like this cast. Clive Owen, Billy Crumpet, Mila Kunis, Zoe Saldana. Here is the back. This is the Canadian version. Chris has just been released after several years in prison following a gangland murder. Reluctantly waiting for him outside the gates is his younger brother, Frank, a cop with a bright future. Yet blood ties are the ones that bind, and Frank, hoping that his brother has changed, is willing to give him a chance. Oh boy. You know what's going to happen. Blood is thicker than water. Now, I wasn't a lucky person like some of you who found this in the last Dollar Tree haul. I had to buy it. The Killer Blu-ray edition with Chow Yun-fat. This is a John Woo film. This is the film that kicked off his career. Made him a superstar. Let's see. This is it's in it's in Cantonese and English, so if you don't want to read subtitles, you can put the English on. This is guns blazing masterpiece about a hitman with a code of honor ranks him as one of the best action films ever made. Chow Yun-fat plays an assassin who agrees to one last job before quitting for good. But when his bosses double-cross him, he must take on the mob and the police in the most explosive showdowns in cinema history. Wow. John Woo, The Killer, a must for every cinema film addict or collector. The next one, which I haven't seen and I'm dying to watch, The Father, with Anthony Hopkins. I believe he took home the Academy Award for this. Here is the back. Rotten Tomatoes, big O 100%. Here is the slipcover. I have not watched it, so it's still wrapped nicely in the cellophane. One of the year's best films. A man refuses all assistance from his daughter as he ages. As he tries to make sense of his changing circumstances, he begins to doubt his loved ones, his own mind, and even the fabric of his reality. Oh, yep. This brings back some memories of when my mother was dying and she had dementia. That was very hard to watch. Anyway, let's move on. And I remember this old movie, but I couldn't remember the name. And then Peppermint Tribe had it on his haul, and then I found it and bought it brand new. Simpatico. Look at that cast. Nick Nolte, Sharon Stone, Jeff Bridges. Love, Betrayal, Money. It doesn't come in a Blu-ray edition. It's in an old snap case. But I remember liking this film a long time ago. This is a New Line Cinema. What happens when passion and greed surface in the heart of Kentucky's stunning thoroughbred country? Three friends who share a bond of a crime they committed 20 years ago. Their secret surfaces. It threatens to unravel the tightly woven fabric of their lives. Oh, I love it. Consequences of what you do in your life. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Father is a Sony release. The Killer originally was a Sue Hart presentation, but the Weinstein Company. Blood Ties was VVS Showtime. And this one was a Universal release. Okay, sorry, I had to backtrack. Ooh, then I bought this, Vanquish, because I love Morgan Freeman and Ruby Rose. And here is the back. This is a Lionsgate. I like the nice slipcover. Okay, I did watch this, and it was okay. It was pretty predictable, but the action is good. And if you like Ruby Rose and Morgan Freeman, then you'll like the film. Let's see. It is about a mother who is Ruby Rose, is trying to put her dark past as a Russian drug courier behind her, but retired cop Damien forces Victoria to do his bidding by holding her daughter hostage. Victoria must use guns, guts, and a motorcycle to take out a series of violent gangsters, or she will never see her child again. This is a Lionsgate release. Vanquish. Now this, I surprisingly enjoyed this film because it's The Marksman with Liam Neeson. I thought it was going to be like his other films, but there's a lot of acting and drama in this, and I really enjoyed it. Here is the back. This is a Universal release. Okay. I thought this film was going to be corny action, but actually it's drama and some action. And when the action hits, it makes an impact on you. Let me read the back. Ex-Marine and hardened it should be Arizonian, rancher Jim Hansen wants to be left alone as he tries to make a living on an isolated stretch of borderland. But everything changes when he witnesses 11-year-old migrant Miguel and his mother fleeing from a band of assassins sent by a ruthless drug cartel. After being caught in a shootout, Miguel's mother begs Jim to take her son to the safety of their family all the way to Chicago. You should watch this one. Thumbs up from the Goy Hunter, the Marksman. Oh, this is a favorite old time movie. So I already have this. So of course I bought it in 4K. Big Fish. Ewan McGregor, Albert Finney, Jessica Lange. Here is the back. Great, entertaining film. This was one of my favorites. And in 4K, it's even better. Better. Let me read the back. Throughout his life, Edward Bloom has always been a man of big appetites, enormous passion, and tall tales. In his later years, he remains a huge mystery to his son, William. Now, to get to know the real man, Will begins piecing together a true picture of his father from flashbacks of his amazing adventures in the marvel of a movie. Great film. It was a Sony release. Big Fish. Good family entertainment. The next one, I bought this because I watched it on a preview of a Dollar Tree movie, The Age of Adeline, with Blake Lively, Ellen Burstyn, Harrison Ford. This is a time movie. She never gets old. So I love movies like that. I find it fascinating. I haven't watched it yet, but the previews were excellent. It made me buy the movie. The world has changed. Adeline has not. Blake Lively is captivating as a 29-year-old who survives a near-death experience, and from that day on, never grows old. Adeline guards her secret and her heart for 8 decades, until a charming philanthropist and his parents force Adeline to confront her destiny and the unforgotten tale. Oh, about timeless love. Sounds good, huh? A Lionsgate release. This is another one I found on I think it was the same movie preview. Irrational Man, Joaquin Phoenix, let's see, Parker Posey, Emma Stone. It's a Woody Allen film, written and directed. Here is the back. And this one, let's see. Soon after arriving to teach a small town college, Abe Lucas gets involved with 2 women. A lonely professor who wants him to rescue her from unhappy marriage, and Jill, his best student, who becomes his closest friend. While Jill loves her boyfriend, Ray, she finds Abe's tortured artistic personality and exotic past irresistible. This is a Sony release. It sounds like a troubled love triangle. Trouble with a capital T. Ooh, I couldn't resist getting this. Saw 4K. 4K. Here is the bag. Look at that. Beautiful. It says greetings and welcome, if you can read his forehead. And here is the front cover. Is the same. Nice slip cover. I haven't watched it yet. I love the first one. Just to refresh your memory, with its story of a morally obsessed serial killer who forces his victims to play horrific games of torture and survival, Saw shocked audiences, redefined the horror genre and spawned one of the most successful franchises of all time, The Jigsaw Killer. This is a Lionsgate release, Saw 4K. Yes. Oh, it's finally made it to DVD. I mean, Blu-ray. It's been on DVD forever. Of course, I bought an upgrade. A Night at the Roxbury. Will Ferrell, a young Will Ferrell, Chris Kattan. Score. This is hilarious. Lonnie Anderson's in this. Molly Shannon, a young Molly Shannon. This is about wait a minute. The Butabi brothers who try to get in all of the hot clubs back in this is the 90s, correct? Yes. Or 2000s on the Sunset Strip. And the brothers are just hilarious. It's kind of, they spoof off a lot of movies. Jerry Maguire. If you haven't watched it, you'll be rolling in the aisles of laughter. And the dance choreography is excellent. I mean, only Chris Kattan could handle that action. In fact, one of my friends, another casting director, she was really good friends with Chris Kattan. I was supposed to go to a party once and meet him, but I didn't go. I got sick. But he is a very, very quiet and shy person in real life. I mean, his characters are so different from his real personality. That's why they're actors, Marianne. A Night at the Roxbury. That's a must in your collection. Oh, okay. I thought this was going to be more of a tearjerker, and I was going to cry and cry like I cried at The Champ, that movie. It's Supernova. Stanley Tucci, Colin Firth, Rotten Tomatoes. Here is the back. It is about a gay couple, these two. Stanley Tucci's character is a writer, and he is a concert pianist, and he has early dementia in his life, and he's losing his abilities. And I'm not going to tell you what happens, but they go on a cross-country tour, road trip in England to his family, and just, what they go through. It's touching, but I thought I would cry more, but I didn't. Anyway, they did a great job. They convinced me that they were a couple. Supernova. And this is a Bleecker Street release. Oh, I know I already showed you this during a screener, but I had to buy it. Minari, with Steve Ewan. This and the Rotten Tomatoes seal. Great film. I had to add this to my collection, of course. Here is the back. This, as I already told you, is about a Korean family in the 80s who leave California and move to, where does it say? Arkansas, to start a farm, and all the trials and tribulations they go through. And it is a very touching film. I think I teared on this one, because that grandma is a hoot. Minari, a must. And it's in English, don't worry, no subtitles. Now this baby finally came in, and it's finally on Blu-ray after all these years. The Stepford Wives, not the first one, the second one, with Matthew Broderick and Nicole Kidman, Bette Midler, Christopher Walken. This is finally on Blu-ray, and I was so happy, so I picked it up and upgraded from my DVD. And this is not a remake of the original Stepford Wives. There's a little twist to it. And this was a Paramount Pictures release. So, after moving with her family to the community of Stepford, Connecticut, former New York television executive Johanna is beginning to realize that Stepford is a little too perfect. All the wives are far too perfect, and all the husbands are way too happy. It's a dark, comedic reimagining of the suspense classic. There's a lot of comedy in it, not like the original Stepford Wives. That was just a thriller. Then I found this, but it's just, it only plays on a B region player. Lucky I do have one. It's Cuba Gooding's The Devil's Tomb. The Devil's Tomb. This is an upgrade from a DVD. Here you go. It looked good to me, so I decided to hunt down this Blu-ray, and I got it sent from Germany, and it's all in German in the back, so I can't read the back, the synopsis. Anyway, I know it's a horror. Welcome to Hell. Sorry about that. Ooh, I got this from my eBay. Blow it out of here. I love that guy. The Alienist Part 2. Angel of Darkness. I didn't open it yet. This series is so spellbinding. This is the second season. And Dakota Fanning is excellent in here. Let's see. Sarah Howard has opened her own private detective agency and is leading the charge on a brand new case. She reunites with Dr. Laszlo, the formidable alienist, and John Moore, now a New York Times reporter. They need to find a kidnapped infant daughter of a Spanish consul. Their investigation leads them down a sinister path of murder, deceit, heading toward a dangerous and elusive killer. This is during the 1800s in New York. The Alienist, Season 2. Wow TV. Moving on. I was surprised I didn't have this in my collection yet. Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Donnie Yen, Zhang Ziyi, The Founding of a Republic. A founding of the Republic. When an empire falls, a nation is born. Now this one I had to buy from overseas, as you can see all the little stickers. So this is an action-packed monumental epic for the first time in film history. Inspired by true events, The Founding of a Republic weaves a rousing tale of a fight against tyranny where one man would lead his people into battle and the ultimate sacrifice for his country. So this was a Epic Asia release. I never watched this. Looks like it's long, and it is subtitled, folks. So if you don't like subtitles, don't get that one. And I just got this in from Amazon today. But I'm a cheerleader. This has Natasha Lyonne in it. Cleve Duvall. Here is the back. I heard this is a good cult film. This is a Lionsgate release. This whimsical, edgy comedy, let's see, follows teenager Megan, whose suburban existence filled with friends, cheerleading, and all-American fun is upended when her straight-laced parents suspect she may be a lesbian. In a panic, they send her to True Directions, a rehabilitation camp run by the strict and prudish Mary, an intervention led by Counselor Mike, and Megan dutifully follows the program until she develops feelings for another camper. Ooh, lesbian love. But I'm a cheerleader. I heard this was really funny and good. Oh, I was just walking. Oh, Target. I went to Target once. I think this is the only thing I got from Target. And I said, what the heck? The Steelbook of Dirty Dancing. Yeah. I had to get it. I don't have it. It's a Blu-ray, or is it 4K? Let's see. It's just a Blu-ray. Here you go. There's Jennifer Grey. High in the air. Did you know that during the filming of this movie, they did not get along. He thought she was too kiddish on set, and he was so serious about the acting and the dancing. Interesting, huh? But hey, they convinced us they were in love, baby. Only at Target, exclusive steelbook. Then I bought this. When I wasn't really moved by the film as I thought I would be, it's The Little Things with Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, Jared Leto. Some Things Never Let Us Go. I thought this film, for me, it could go either way. I mean, I was so excited when it was released. But when I was watching it, I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed. But not too much. I mean, not too much. I mean, I bought the Blu-ray. So let me read the synopsis. Kern County Deputy Sheriff Joe Deacon is sent to Los Angeles for what should have been an evidence-gathering assignment. Instead, he becomes embroiled in a search for a serial killer who's terrorizing the city. Leading the hunt, LA Sheriff's Department Sergeant Jim, impressed with Deacon's cop instincts, unofficially engages his help. But as they track a suspect, Baxter's unaware that the investigation is dredging up echoes of Deacon's past. Yep. I mean, you gotta watch it. You can make your own decision about who the killer is. Did I give it away? Oops. Sorry. Next one. Land. I watched this. This made me appreciate running water and having a bathroom in your house. Robin Wright directed this. Here's the back. This was a Focus Films release. Here is the slipcover. Okay, I will tell you that I did enjoy the movie, and it made me hungry, but you'll see why. So this is about this female is going through depression. I don't want to give it away why. So she wants to go away and live off the grid. And I guess she thought it would be easy, but she found out the hard way it's not that easy. And it says, this is Robin Wright's feature film debut directing. It's a poignant story of one woman's search for meaning in the vast and harsh American wilderness. Edie, in the aftermath of an unfathomable event, finds herself unable to stay connected to the world she once knew, and in the face of that uncertainty retreats to the magnificent but unforgiving wilds of the Rockies. This movie made me tear a lot. You'll see when you watch it. Land. This is an upgrade because we found the DVD at Dollar Tree, and I love John Berthal. So that's why I looked everywhere on eBay to find this movie. Pilgrimage. The road to salvation is paved in blood. Let's see, this is an RLJ. No E this time, just RLJ. Leaving his Irish monastery for the first time, a young novice departs with a devoted group of monks and a mysterious former crusader as they attempt to transport a holy relic to Rome. Threatened at every turn by savage tribes, treacherous Norman soldiers, and those that seek the power they believe that relic holds. Pilgrimage. I think I already read that. Sorry if I didn't. And this is another upgrade, which I already covered in my Dollar Tree haul. One of them, What If? Since I like Daniel Radcliffe, I decided to look for the Blu-ray and just upgrade it. There you go. There's the back. I already did this review before. Yes, there's another movie that finally came to Blu-ray. All about the Benjamins. Ice Cube, Mike Epps, Eva Mendes. It's a Shout Select Factory. And it's a buddy cop comedy. It's in Florida. He's a bounty hunter. And he's his friend, or not friend. Let's see. He's a hustler. And they get caught up in with a group of diamond thieves. It's, if you like buddy comedies, it's pretty good. I like it. All About the Benjamins. Oh, when I saw this, no question. Speed in 4K, yes. A young Keanu Reeves, a young Sandra Bullock. Here is the back. And yes, Marianne worked on this film. The Goy Hunter worked on this film. I'll never forget it. Here is the slipcover. I'll tell you in a little bit. Okay, so I know when you watch this film you think, oh, all those cars are not important. There are. There's one scene that when they're on the freeway, we booked all the cars, right? They had to be a certain color. And there was a Chrysler LeBaron with a black convertible top, and I'll never forget it, buttercup yellow, okay? So they had to shoot the freeway scene over days, so you had to book or hire the same cars every day. Somehow that person could not work, and we couldn't get a hold of them. We were just going to pay to use that car. We had to find the exact car for the director to be happy. Oh man, there's not many people that had that car back then. You think there was, but we finally found it. And guess what? They edited that whole scene out. Oh, that's Hollywood. That was my job, Hollywood. Yep. Let's move on. Now, this is a movie that I saw this on sale at Best Buy, so I bought it in 4K, Mother. Although I haven't watched it yet, I need to watch it. Jennifer Lawrence, Javier. I don't know why I'm scared to watch this movie. Because I know there's something about a baby. It's a Paramount release. Let's see. The film, let's see. It doesn't even tell you what it's about. Oh well. I know it's dark thriller, and he lures her, and he gets her pregnant. Mother. I gotta watch it. I just gotta watch it. Now, The Woman in the Fifth. This I had to find the Blu-ray in Europe. So, I think it's a B region. Yep. I can only play it on the B region player. So, I think this is an upgrade from a Dollar Tree haul, which I did not find. I think I saw Peppermint Tribe find this in the DVD. But since I do love Ethan Hawke and Kristen Scott Thomas, I wanted to find the Blu-ray, and I did. Let's see. It is, Rick's life is out of control. Separated from his wife, he heads to Paris in search of his daughter and the bohemian life of a would-be writer. But a series of encounters with the wrong kind of people start to push him towards free fall until he meets a mysterious woman who seduces him and appears to offer him the hedonistic and unclidded life he craves. Huh. Sounds interesting. The Woman in the Fifth. Now, I just bought this, and I don't know why, because the last Bruce Willis movie I bought, Breach, was awful. He wasn't even acting. Cosmic Sin. Cosmic Sin I bought. But I like Frank Grillo, so maybe he'll act in it. Here is the back. This just came out. Just bought it from Walmart. And this is another sci-fi. It's a Paramount release. This is a new epic sci-fi adventure set in the year 2524, 400 years after humans started colonizing the other planets. Retired military general James Ford is called back into service after soldiers on a remote planet are attacked by hostile alien fleet. Okay, it's another interstellar war. Hopefully it's good. I don't know. I won't hold my breath. Then I found this. You Might Be a Killer. I found that. And I just ordered this one from Hamilton Book just by itself. Because I was looking again to see if I missed anything. And I never bought this one. And this is a... wow, everything's in red. I can't see release, Screen Media release. And it said, splattery and wildly witty. I hate to say this, but You Might Be the Killer is a story of Sam, a regular guy who finds himself on the run from a mass serial killer that has been brutally murdering his fellow camp counselors. This desperate Sam reaches out to his friend Chuck, who is an expert on all things horror. She becomes Sam's lifeline as he tries to evade death by avoiding common horror tropes and saves his friends. Huh. You Might Be the Killer. Sounds fun. Oh, I was excited too. Super 8 and 4K. Spielberg and J.J. Abrams. I did love the... Does it say? I can't tell you what I loved about it because it's not in the synopsis. And I don't want to ruin it for you if you haven't seen this yet. But the effects are exquisite, of course. J.J. Abrams and Spielberg. This is a Paramount and Ambien, which is Spielberg's company. They join forces in this extraordinary tale of youth, mystery, and adventure. Super 8 tells the story of 6 friends who witness a train wreck after making a Super 8 film, only to learn that something unimaginable escaped during the crash. They soon discover the only thing more mysterious than what is what it wants. And Elle Fanning, Dakota's sister's in this when she's a little younger. Super 8. It's kind of like Stranger Things, The Goonies, a bunch of kids together. Now this movie, I enjoyed it. Chaos Walking. Daisy Ridley, Tom Holland. This is the 4K version. Ooh. 4K, you can't beat it. I love the sounds and the picture quality, the detail. Here is the back. Now, I don't want to give this one away either, but let me read the synopsis. Let's put it this way. I really enjoyed this film. I didn't think I would. In the not-too-distant future, Todd Hewitt discovers a mysterious girl named Viola. She has crash-landed on his planet where the women have disappeared and the men are afflicted by the noise, a force that puts all their thoughts on display. In this dangerous landscape, Viola's life is threatened, and to protect her, Todd must discover his inner power and unlock the planet's dark secrets. Ooh, Chaos Walking. I enjoyed that. Oh, this is a Korean film that came out. Deliver Us from Evil. Wow. You can watch this in let's see. Does this? Oh no, it's only in Korean. It's a Welgo release. This, talk about those Koreans and their scripts. There's always little twists and turns. Here's the back. So let me read the back. Talk about action. And they filmed it all in Thailand. After a little girl's kidnapped, a government agent turned mercenary is forced to re-emerge when he learns the incident is closely connected to him. However, when an infamous gangster learns who has entered the country and is finally within his grasp, he goes on a bloody rampage to get him. Anyway, so he, in the beginning of the film, the mercenary kills this Yakuza head Japanese mafia guy, and then his blood brother swears vengeance on him, so he follows him to Thailand. But it's a crazy ride. Delivers from Evil. I really recommend that if you love that Korean genre of gangsters. Then I also found this at Best Buy. As you can see, the movies aren't in any order. It's the Resident Evil Vendetta in 4K. And it's thick. I don't know why. Here is the back. And you know, I had this in a prior drop from a Dollar Tree. It was a DVD. So now I have the 4K version. Wow. Oh, I was tickled to find this finally on Blu-ray. The Tuxedo. Jackie Chan and Jennifer Love Hewitt. Suit up for action. Wow, it took him this long to put this on Blu-ray. I do enjoy this one though. International action star Jackie Chan is tailor-made for the Tuxedo. A roller coaster fun full of laughs, outrageous stunts. Jimmy Tong is an ordinary cabbie turned chauffeur who slips in a $2 billion super spy suit and inadvertently becomes a dashing secret agent. And then Jennifer Love Hewitt is his partner. It's a very light comedy, but of course you're watching it for the stunts. Oh, Days of Heaven, Richard Gere. Look at how young he is. This finally made it to Blu-ray. Brooke Adams, Sam Shepard. Wow, this is an old movie. This was a Paramount release. And after accidentally killing a man, hot-tempered farmhand Bill, which is Richard Gere, flees to Texas with his girlfriend Abby and his younger sister. Bill and Abby pose as brother and sister to avoid strangers' questions about their past. They find grueling work on a wheat farmer's property, and by the end of the harvest, the wealthy farmer has fallen in love with Abby. Oh boy. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Let's see. This originally came out in 1978. Yep. And the last one, finally, on Blu-ray, Snake Eyes with Nicolas Cage. Look how young that guy is. I remember when this came out. Believe everything except your eyes. Excited that it's on Blu-ray now. This originally came out in 1998. From its sensational opening shot to its atmospheric final showdown, Snake Eyes seized with inventiveness and suspense. Nicolas Cage and Gary Sinise star in this acclaimed Brian De Palma thriller that combines the glitter, glamour, and bedlam of a heavyweight championship fight with a pulse-pounding mystery and excitement. Cage, a flamboyant Atlantic City police detective who comes to watch the fight and crash in on the hectic betting action. Ooh, I'll leave it at that. Nicolas Cage in his early career. That, my folks, was the Hodgepodge release, new releases and recent releases. Yes, thank you. This is a long one. I'm so sorry. I didn't think it would be that long. What? It's giveaway time. I gotta get to it because this is getting too long. Let me go get it. Dun 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 dun. There you go. The movie Digital Code, Don't Tell a Soul. Ooh, that was such a good movie. So suspenseful. Good Digital Code. You'll enjoy that movie. Here are the 4 Blu-rays. 3 factory sealed, 1 not. This is the Spaghetti Double Western. Ooh, The Great Spy Chase. I threw that one in. Phone book, brand new from my collection. And Sully with slipcover. And it has a digital code and DVD in there. Let me show you. Oh, I don't want to show you the code. The DVD's under that. So you get all of that. Now, the DVDs, all factory sealed. The Operative. Last Ones. Bigfoot Wars. Gothic Harvest. And for my collection, a must, About Schmidt. It's factory sealed. This movie, it shows the acting range of Jack Nicholson. I mean, remember this guy was in The Departed. About Schmidt. Gosh, you gotta have this in your collection. It's such a great movie. That movie I can watch over and over and over again. Here it is. Digital code. This one's gonna be easy. The password will be SOUL. 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 So if you're interested in joining the giveaway, it's so simple. All you need to do is subscribe to this channel, write the password SOUL, SOUL, in the comment section, and then wait for, and the winner is SOUL giveaway. That video and the random comment picker will do the rest, and you might be the lucky winner. Oh, it has been more than a pleasure sharing my hodgepodge with my Goy Hunter family. I would deeply appreciate it if you liked this video. Yeah. Subscribe if this is your first time and you want to watch more. Yeah, subscribe. Yay. Comment below. Enter the contest. Write SOUL. That's all you need to do. You don't have to write a sentence. You just write the word SOUL. Share the Goy Hunter. Share. Smash that notification ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling bell so you never miss an episode of the Goy Hunter, and you know when I drop or upload a new video. Yay! Thank you so much for taking the time, a long time, to watch this video. I know there are so many other YouTubers you could watch, so I deeply appreciate it. Goy Hunter out. Arrivederci. Ciao. Avida Zane. Mahalo Nui Loa. Love to you. Spread love, not hate, please. And the Blu-ray Bandit is still caring about your health. Please. Even if your state's saying it's safe. And don't believe all those conspiracy theories out there. Please wear your mask. And yes, I have one more Dollar Tree number 7, and that's it. It's over with the April 2021 Dollar Tree drop. Bye. See you soon.